This video is my uh, belief on the upcoming earthquake that's predicted for Manhattan. Well, my idea is that Haiti is an island as well as Manhattan. When Haiti had that earthquake, that was an earthquake that was just sudden and it was devastating. My belief is that the overdue earthquake in Manhattan will be a similar uh, catastrophe. And the reason why I believe that is it's over 30 odd years overdue. The last one was in 18 something, and that was a 5.4 earthquake. Uh, the scientist that was studying the San Andreas fault line in California, he's now studying the fault line in Manhattan. They up at about 125th Street up there. But I believe the fault line will move in, a matter of maybe years, maybe even sooner than that. It's hard to tell when the fault line is going to move. I used to drive through Manhattan, as a car service, and there was time when I was on the road and I actually felt the car shake when I was at the stoplight. I spoke about it with people before, you know, in relationship to that. I always felt that when I was there, I just felt a feeling of, uncertainty, a feeling of a disaster, and I always like following my feeling. But as I said, you know, the last earthquake was 5.4. It was over 100 years ago. The scientist that's studying the fault line now, that was studying the Manhattan fault line, he believed that with the development that's going on there in Manhattan, that the earthquake, even if it come at a magnitude of 5.4, would be devastating. And in that aspect, I'm 100% in agreement with him because from my rationalization and what I've studied, and my conception of the thing is that with all the tunnels that's in Manhattan now that wasn't there in the 18th century, like the Holland Tunnel, the Lincoln Tunnel, the Midtown Tunnel. If they did have an earthquake down there, some of those tunnels would crack from the land moving, and then the water would start coming in, and you would have a massive flooding. And this is another theory that I feel that I'm not pointing the finger at the United States government because I once was a former soldier myself, so I'm not going to be saying it's a cover up. But when the World Trade Center was hit with the two planes, you know, I feel there's a conspiracy theory there, and I'm going to tell you why I feel there's a conspiracy theory because they always said Manhattan was sinking, and those are the two tallest and maybe even the two heaviest buildings in Manhattan. And if Manhattan is sinking, the only and one of the logical way to stop it from sinking is to take some of the weight off it. So, maybe that was some type of conspiracy theory there with the bombing of the World Trade Center. And I'm not saying, that our government had anything to do with it, but I'm saying I feel there's a conspiracy theory there as far as with the weight that's on the land. The building could have been so tall that the wind at the top of the building, being they up in the atmosphere so hard, they could have been shaking and shifting the building, and the vibration that is sending in the earth could have been also disturbing the rock basin. So it's a lot of factors why those buildings had to go, and that they wanted those buildings out of Manhattan, and the fact that the earthquake is due just as the one that we had in Haiti and the one we had in California. So that was just stuff that I really don't want to be in that area. That's why I moved from that area because I feel there'll be a major catastrophe there soon in the future. It's just when I cannot say.